What's up, everyone? So on my last video, I had gotten a message from one of my favorite people, and he's telling me how he feels like a doormat around his family. And I want to explain all the things that I talk about. You should never feel that way. And now I was racking my brain on how to really explain this one because it's difficult to explain in a 5 or 10 minute video versus having an hour session with a client. It's much easier to actively listen to that client and figure out the best ways possible to get them to their desired result or their goal. And so I actually thank you for this challenge because I thought about it for a while and I think I came up with a perfect solution. So you let me know if you like it or not. But we're all ones, right? We're all ones in this society. And that is about being greatness. We all have something great in us. And when you're at a one, you're loving, you're caring, you want the best for people, you want the best for yourself, you stand up for your beliefs. You know what you want in life. You go after what you want in life. You're strong for you and you're strong for your people. So you're strong for yourself as an individual and you're strong for your group. And sometimes people get in their own way and forget that they're a one. Sometimes people think they're a zero. And that's when you start becoming a doormat. That's when you don't feel confident enough. That's when you feel lesser than. That's when you let other people's goals come before your own instead of making it make it about you, but make it about people too. You have to make it about both parties. We're not in this world to be selfish and take from one another. But a zero feels unloved. A zero sometimes feels they're incapable. Then you also have people who think they're twos. And those are going to be your arrogant people. Your people who think they're better than everybody else. Your people who think their shit don't sink, really. Your people who are going to manipulate to get their way because they feel they deserve it. And so what it really comes down to is focusing in on being that one. Okay? Sometimes it's harder when you're a zero or when you're a two to really go into your one. And twos rarely are going to actually forcefully go into their one. Usually a one has to put them back in their place. They have to put them back in their place and say, you're not better than anybody else. And for a zero, a one has to lift them up, bring them up, let them know, yeah, there's greatness in you. You can do great, amazing things. So me being a one, and maybe for all you zeros out there, I want you to know there's greatness in you. There's greatness in every one of us. And sometimes we do get in our own way. And sometimes society will paint these stigmas for us and make us believe that we either can't achieve or only certain people can achieve. But everyone's great at something. You just have to find what you're great in. Everyone has something special to offer. And I want you always to remember that. There is something unbelievably special about you, and you're going to have a story. You're going to have a story that no one else is ever going to have. But in order to get your story told, you have to stand up for yourself. And you have to stand up for your beliefs. You have to go all in on you. When I talk about loving other people, you absolutely are supposed to love other people. You love people whether they're at a 2 or whether they're at a 0. But that doesn't mean you stand up for what they do. You have to stand up for yourself and for your beliefs. And you have to let everyone know we're all ones. We're all in this together. We can't be great by ourselves. What's the point of telling an amazing story if you don't have anyone else to hear it? So I hope that helps you out, and I hope that puts you in the right path. Don't be a doormat. There's greatness in you. There's better things for you than that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.